Today, I'm joined by Billy, Madeline, and Kate Miller to get some details on what their family does to spread cheer during the holiday season. So, what you guys are doing, you're making up Christmas cards to send out to seniors. Could you tell me a little bit more about it?
Sure. Well, this is the second time we've done it. Last year, as a family and just as people, we kind of found we were experiencing Christmas much like everyone else, where you kind of were focusing on, what you couldn't do, who you couldn't see, and things like that. I knew that we had a lot of personal friends that were in seniors' homes in our area. And we just kind of found our hearts were going out to them. And so I just find it's better to, instead of focusing on what we don't have, we kind of started focusing on what we might be able to do to make people happy, right? And something we could do to make people smile. So me and my girls came up with this idea that we wanted to get a whole bunch of kids busy making awesome cards, and we wanted to deliver them to as many seniors in care in our community as we could. So that's what we did.
So, you had done this last year, and with the cards, what were some of the feedback or reactions that you guys got from the seniors?
Well, it was great. Unfortunately, given the COVID situation, we of course weren't able to deliver them ourselves. When we delivered them to a lot of the seniors' homes, it actually, a lot of them had to put the packages in quarantine for 24 or 48 hours, and then they would deliver them out later. And I just know that it was appreciated, and it maybe made a few people smile and kind of brightened their day. But I think it was a really great kind of what turned into a bit of a movement in our area. And we actually collected 800 last year. So that was 800 people who got cards that maybe wouldn't have otherwise.
And so, who do you guys deliver to? Is it just all seniors' homes, or is there anybody else?
It was essentially seniors' homes. We had delivered some. We had a bunch extra actually last year, and we delivered a bunch to. We collect in Lloydminster, in Kitsgaudy, in Paradise Valley, and in Vermilion. So I wanted to make sure those areas received cards, and we ended up having quite a few extras. So we actually were able to take some to hospitals as well and get them delivered to maybe some patients and things like that. So it was definitely the seniors' homes in those communities, but then, as many as we could gather, we did.
And then, so last year, when you guys initially did this, what was it that sort of got you involved or almost gave you the idea? Was there any sort of personal connection to it, or?
Some of the seniors in the senior homes, I know that maybe some of them don't have any family members that they know of and where they live. So it felt good to give them some cards so they knew that people care about them and hope they have wonderful holidays.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did know some seniors personally as well that were in care homes, and we just found a lot, Edith and stuff like that. And we found it difficult to, after, not being able to visit them all the time, whenever we were used to. And so we just kind of, like I said, we just kind of wanted to do something instead of focusing on what we didn't have. It was nice to kind of turn that around and see what we could do for other people, right?
And so, if people want to get involved and send cards to you guys to then send to the seniors' homes, how would they go about doing that?
Well, we would love it if any school in Lloydminster or area wants to do this. Get together, get your classrooms together, get your friends together, get your sports group together, make as many cards as you can. And we have 4 drop-off locations set up. In Lloydminster, you could deliver to Musgrave Agencies on the south side of Lloydminster. In Kitsgaudy, you can deliver to the Blonde Door. In Vermilion, you can deliver to Northern Lights Realty. And in Paradise Valley, you can deliver to the school, E.H. Walter School.
And so, for collecting cards, when would kind of be the last day that you'd be collecting? And then when would you be going out to deliver the cards?
Yes, we're going to be collecting them on December 14th and delivering them a few days after that. So if you guys can make sure you have them delivered by earlier than December 14th, which is a Tuesday, that would be great.
That's great. That's all the questions that I had. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add?
Well, Kate, you were saying this morning, we picked up 800 and we counted each and every one too. It was heartwarming to look at them all. The first time we did it, we didn't know what to expect. So we didn't know how many we would get, but we got 800. So I was talking to the girls at breakfast this morning. How many would you like to collect this year? What's your goal?
Definitely more than 800, I hope, but like, I don't know, maybe 1,000.
Yeah.
Even.
We'd like to go for 1,000 cards. So we would love help doing that.
That's great. Good luck this year, and thank you guys for joining me.